Hi everyone, I decided that I'm actually going to film my monthly makeup basket again. I have done a little bit of a pre-selection because I didn't want to pull out everything, and right now I can't film out my vanity because the setup is just kind of awkward. I need to really figure out how I want to organize everything, and I need to do that within the next few months, I think. But for the time being, I decided to just pull out a few things that I am thinking about trying or using for about a month. So I have everything right in front of me, and I will be changing the angle for this video in a second. But I wanted to film the intro right here. I am going to do my monthly makeup basket mid-month. So each month around the 15th I will probably be just doing my new makeup basket. It makes it easier for me because at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month I have a lot of project pan videos coming up. In the middle of the month I think I can easily just fit this video in without having any duplicates, anything that's going on top of everything. So I decided to just go ahead and do it that way. Like I said, I have a pre-selection right in front of me. I have pretty much all of my blushes here because I don't know yet what I want to pull, but I have bits and pieces of my foundation, my primers, lip products, liners, and so on and so forth. I have them right here, and we'll just see what happens and what I will actually be putting into my makeup bag for the month. If you didn't know that I have my makeup in our bedroom, but usually I do my makeup in the living room. So I have everything in a makeup bag that is just big enough to hold everything that I have and want to use, but it's also easy to carry. So, and then my brushes are in a separate bag, but I'll be showing you all of that in a second. So let's get started. As you can see most of it. I'll just move things into camera as we need it. I also have my 3.5-month-old right over there, so you can see feet every now and then. He's just hanging out with me, which I'm fine with. I hope you don't mind. But this is the bag I use for my brushes. This gets changed out every week pretty much, and it's about that time again, so it's a little dirty. But I wash my brushes on the weekend and then let them dry out and just throw in new brushes. I'm also currently trying to go through my brushes to see which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't want to keep. But that is that, and this is the makeup bag I have right here. This right now has everything in it that is in a project pan, and my tweezer me and tweezers. Don't know if that shows up properly. There we go. So these are my tweezers. They're also in here. Everything else that's in a project pan is in here as well. Sorted by the project pan that I keep forgetting about writing down what I have in it, which is the drop 10 before summer. So I have those separately because I need to actually go through them and add them into my notebook. So right now I definitely have enough highlighters because I have the Naked Flushed palette as well as the Reserve Your Cabana bronzer from Wet n Wild. So I have my highlighter part taken care of. I also have an eyeshadow primer. So let me see, I had an extra one in my makeup bag for some reason. What I'm going to keep in is my NYX glitter glue because some of the shades in my pan that palette are a little powdery. This helps with it. Then what else do I have right here? I got this Trust Fund Beauty that liquid glow though highlighter in, I don't even know what shade. I'm gonna take that out because like I said I have enough highlighters right now. The one primer I've been keeping in just in case is my Plain and Simple e.l.f. Sheer eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna keep that in because it every now and then the Urban Decay one doesn't work 100%, so I combine those two and it works fine. Let me see, what do I have here? I have been using my NYX Total Control drop foundation. Mine is in the shade Alabaster. I've been using this a lot in the past month, and I am about halfway done, I think. So I'll just be moving that one out for the time being. I want to move a different foundation in. Powder wise, I've been working on the Wet n Wild mattifying powder Mad About You for the past week and a half. I'm going to keep that in because I do like it quite a bit. And yeah, I want to continue using that just to see how I like it, what I think about it. For contouring, I've been recently, as in the last week or so, been using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick in the shade Oaks on You. I'm going to continue with this one because it works very well if I want to contour, and it's easy to use. I'm going to move out my Urban Decay eyeshadow 24/7 Glide on Eye pencil in the shade Mildew. This is just a nice green shade, but I think I'm about done with it. I want to move on and use something else for the time being. Plus I have 3 eyeliners in Project Pan right now. This one I ended up getting as a gift. This is the Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. I don't like it. I might just as well declutter this actually. Let me throw it there. Eyebrow products. I have had in here 3. I have these are all Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products because I do like them a lot. I have the Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel. I'm going to leave that in because that's been my go-to. I have the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, also in the shade Blonde. I haven't been reaching for this in a while, so I'm going to take this out for the time being. And for a brow gel, I have the brow gel from Anastasia as well, also in the shade Caramel. I'm going to leave that in because every now and then that's just easy to go. So this is going to stay. What I'm taking out is my Catrice Velvet Matte eyeshadow in the shade Vanilla Fair. Would you focus, please? I hate this. There we go. This is a nice brow bone shade for me, but I want to use something else for a little bit. I only have this one left, and I do like this a lot. So let's just see what else I can find. I have been using for the past 2-3 weeks the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette, and let me see if I can. There we go. This is it. I've been using this a little bit, mostly the highlight shade right here, as also as a brow bone highlight for the past week and a half, I would say. I'm going to move this out because this is pretty big, and I have another palette I want to pull in for this. This will come in later in the year probably, just because it has 2 great matte shades which I can use in my crease and the outer V. So once I use up the matte shades in my Pan palette, I might just be pulling this one in. While we're talking about eyeshadow and eyeshadow palettes, what I want to pull in is this guy right here. This is the most gorgeous packaging I have seen in a while. This is the Urban Decay Beached palette. And I want to pull this one in because I want to play with it a bit. Let's see if I can open this one up right now. So, you may have seen this. I've hauled this. This is it. I mean, how freaking gorgeous is this? I want to play with this. I want to see how I like it. So I might just give myself a break from my Pan palette for a week and play with this a bit because it is gorgeous. However, because my Pan palette, because this is only going to be like about a week or so, and my Pan palette doesn't have a brow bone shade at the moment, I'm going to pull in this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This is the old one, as you can see. It's getting old, it needs to get some use and some love. So I'm going to pull this one in solely for this brow bone shade right up here. Oh, aren't you having fun today, huh? You sound like you're having fun. I have a black liner here, which I've had in here for a little bit. This is the Trended Up Contouring Glide, because there's just a black shade. I love these. I can only get them in Germany at the DM drugstore. I have a black in one of the projects I'm working on, so I'm going to take this one out. These are cruelty-free and vegan, by the way. Mascara, I'm continuing to use the Urban Decay Perversion, which I've been using for the past week or so. Before that, I used the Tarte Tartiste mascara. It was nice at the beginning, but after about a month, it just didn't work for me anymore, so I moved this one out, and I'm going with this one now. My Everyday Minerals eyeshadow in the shade Fresh and Glowing. I want to keep this one here in. This is just a nice shimmery brow bone shade, inner corner. I want to play with this a bit more just to see how I like it. Concealer, I'm gonna stick with what I know and love. You are having fun today, huh? I have the Catrice Liquid Camouflage in the shade 010 Porcelain. I've had this one in my bag for quite a while. This is almost empty, so I just want to finish it up actually. And I might have to pull out the stopper soon. And it's not focusing again. I just like this a lot. Oh well. Next up, what are we gonna do? What else do I have in here? I have a bunch in here. I have some NYX products, Tarte lip products. I don't want to pull another lip product, I think. Do I? Don't I? No, I don't think I do want to right now. So, these are all the products I know I want to pee in eventually. I'm actually going to pull in my NYX Wonder Pencil. This is the shade Light, because I don't have a shade for my waterline, just in case I need it and want it. Other than that, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I have my lip glosses, which I want to use, and we're gonna just stay with that. These are some more. Here I have some more. I might. Yes, I will actually pull in this guy here. Pardon me. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Baked. This is a rather neutrally shade. This is a nice golden bronzy shade. I like this a lot, and I'm going to just pull this in because I don't have anything neutral. And let me think. I was thinking about a base. So, an eyeshadow base. I have 4 options right here. I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Bronze right here. This is just gorgeous. But I also have 3 Catrice Made to Stay long-lasting eyeshadow. Those are cream shadows. This one here is in the shade Movie Star. I'm not going to pull this one in because I have an eyeshadow, single eyeshadow that I have that just goes wonderfully with this one here. And I would want to pull them in together, but I'm not going to pull any single eyeshadows because I have enough eyeshadows. So, not this one. Then this one is in the shade Jennifer's Gold Rush. This is still creamy, and I don't know how they do it. So, that's a horrible swatch of that. I might debate on this one. This one, that one was too dark. Is that even still good? Let's see. Yeah, that one still works too. So, but that's too dark. I don't want a base this dark just now. I'm gonna maybe try this in winter. And then the NYX Jumbo Pencil. Oh, this is pretty. I want to pull in these two. Pardon me. There we go. These two, just because I think they might be fun to use that way. I'm pulling in way too much probably, but it is what it is. For a base, I have a blurring base in right now, but I want to also play a little more with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which I got during the Ultra 21 Days of Beauty. So I'm gonna pull this in and see how I like it. I've been working with the First Light Primer, and I like this one a lot. So there is that. Okay, what did I throw in there? I'm not going to use a new bronzer because I have a bronzer in my project pan. Don't need these ones right now. I want to play along with the Urban Decay Beach palette with this 24/7 Glide on Eye pencil in the shade Lucky. This is a bronzy shade. Hope you can see this. I want to use these two in conjunction, and then I'm going to move that out again. But for the time being, this, and I think also Baked would work well with this palette. Foundation. I have these four here. I have to think about that. This is my current moisturizer. This was in my Petit Vour box. I like it quite a bit, so I'm going to continue using this one until it is all the way done. Let's do blush. Let's do blush first, because I have a lot of blushes here and I need to make up my mind. As you can maybe see, there's quite a bit in here. I know I want to pull in my Juice Beauty blush, which was also in my Petit Vour. This is it. This is nice and bright and gorgeous. But it's really buildable. It blends out nicely. This is just a really nice shade, and I need to try this one for sure. So this is more on the pinky side. Let me get something that's a bit more neutral. This maybe. This. I never noticed how similar these blushes are. Peachy one. This is Party. The shade Party. Oh, pardon me. This is Party, and this is the Juice Beauty one. No, they're too similar. Quirky. That's also too similar. Sensual. Let me swatch these. So this is the Balm Springs. Right there. Next up we have, this is Love Flush. That's pretty nice. Then we have the Essence Silky Touch Blush in Indian Summer. And lastly, the Tarte Blush in Sensual. That is harder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go with Tarte in Sensual, the last one right here, because this is as far as it gets from the Juice Beauty blush. So we've got blushes taken care of. Foundation. I have 4 right here. I have 4 mostly because the Cover FX Power Play foundation might need the Cover FX custom cover drops to lighten it up, but I don't really want to mess with this upcoming month. No, actually I am torn between these two. The Too Faced Born This Way, mine is in the shade Snow, and the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I want to try this one, so I'm going to pull this one. If it doesn't work, I'll just go with the Born This Way foundation. But I want to try the Tarte one for now. And then that leaves me with the question, oh, I actually had pulled out some lip products. I want to play around with my Sephora birthday gift a little bit. The Bite Beauty lipsticks here. So I'll keep that out. For nail polish for the month, I have a little bit of a collection right here. I don't know what to pull yet, what I want to use. Let me see. So these are my options. I have these Butter London polishes, these Pacifica polishes, another Butter London polish, and these 3 Zoya polishes. I'm definitely going to pull in this Zoya polish because this is the shade Flowy, and I have a duplicate and I need to work on this one a lot this year, just so that I don't kick myself in the behind for having accidentally bought a second one. I do like this a lot, so I'm going to go with this one. This is kind of close. I want to try this Zoya polish. This is one of my newer ones. This is in the shade Brighton. This, you might be able to see the shimmers in here. I'm still working on getting my lighting back to how it was, but this has hollow glitters in it, and I want to try this one. And then I think 4 weeks in a month, 2 more polishes. Warm. Since it's going to be warmer again, let me go with this Pacifica shade here. This is a peachy shade in Magic Conch Shell. This might be a nice, well, ignore the swatch, but this might be nice. And I definitely want a Butter London nail polish. I'll go with this one actually, despite it being kind of close to Zoya. It's still a little lighter. Needs to be shaken a bit. This is still quite a bit lighter, and I think the combination might work well. So these are my nail polishes. One more product I actually wanted to pull in is this Cover FX Shimmer Veil. I've seen this in so many videos, I wanted to try it. I also got the shade Amethyst. I honestly just want to know how it works and what it's like. So let me swatch it. I guess right here. This might be a fun one just for, you know, when I don't have a lot of time because it's cream shadow. But yeah, I want to try this just in case. So this was it for my makeup bag for the time between May 15 and June 15 in 2018. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you have any suggestions how I can make this different and a little better, I would appreciate it. Like I said, I haven't been doing makeup baskets and I don't know how long. And on top of that, I can't currently film at my actual vanity, so I had to pre-select a little bit and just throw a few things on my bed. But yeah, I would love to hear your input on how to make these better. I always appreciate this, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. If you have any products you've seen just now that you would love to see next month, I'm game. I would actually appreciate some input, especially if you have an idea as to which products I can use in conjunction with each other. So leave those comments down below. I would love to see them and hear them. And I will hopefully be back with another video soon. Have a great one. Bye.